Joining us now, New York Post columnist Miranda Devine, who wrote an incredible piece about Ron DeSantis is the GOP's sun-shining future. Miranda, great to see you. What do you make of Nikki Haley? Is she jumping in too soon?
Look, I don't think so. I think a lot of these people who will be jumping in will be doing so not really because they think they have a hope of becoming president, but because they're trailing their coat to be chosen as vice president. I don't know whether Nikki Haley has ambitions to just be vice president or really wants the whole thing. But now that Donald Trump has declared himself, we can expect there will be a lot of people, and Ron DeSantis looks like a certainty and the front runner certainly in the polls, and certainly the one that Donald Trump is attacking with these sort of funny nicknames, like his latest one is, I think, Meatball Ron, which doesn't really fit. I think he'll have to go back to the drawing board. Ron DeSanctimonious didn't work either. But look, I think it's all good for Republican voters. There's a huge embarrassment of riches, a very talented bench there, very deep bench, and you compare them to the poor old Democrats, and all they've got is Joe Biden, who would be 82 at the beginning of any second term and seems determined to run, and they're rigging the primaries in his favour. And then they've got Kamala Harris, who's clogging up the heir apparent path. No one can get past her because she's a woman of colour, and of course that just doesn't work with the Democrats. So they're really not in great shape. They've got two pretty unelectable people, and the Republicans are they're just in clover.
You know, primaries are a good thing. Metal sharpens metal, and I know it can be uncomfortable, but the candidates get better when you go through the primary process.
Yeah.
You know, Miranda, as you would expect, the ladies at The View had some very choice words for Nikki Haley in her announcement today. Take a listen to this.
I think she's very much a political grifter and a chameleon, and the bar is very low because it's on the ground.
Yeah.
But I don't
it's below the ground.
It's below the ground. I don't see her as a step up from anything.
Well,
Yeah, as expected. But Miranda, your reaction?
Well, trust the ladies of The View to trash a Republican woman. That's typical, and I think Nikki Haley should use it as a badge of courage. She should package that up and use it as a campaign ad, because anything that Joy Behar doesn't like has to be good. So good for Nikki Haley, and boo to The View.
Right. It was. I was making a list. A grifter chameleon. Okay, Elizabeth Warren, Kamala Harris, Stolen Valor, Dickie Blumenthal, Joe Biden wrote a book about that. Miranda's got I mean, there's enough to write a sequel to that one, Miranda Devine.
Yeah. Well, there sure is. And look, it's hilarious watching the Democratic media paint the Republican upcoming primaries for 2024 as some sort of a disaster for the party, and Donald Trump's going to just destroy the future of the party. Nothing could be further from the truth. You know, as Sean said, this is a healthy outcome for the party. And look, I don't think Donald Trump expects that he is going to be gifted the nomination on a silver platter. In fact, he wants there to be a wide open field and lots of comers for him to sharpen his claws against. I think it makes everybody sharper. And, you know, if you can't get through a Republican primary and best Donald Trump, then you're not going to be any good as president anyway. So I think it's great all round.
Well said, Miranda Devine. Great to see you. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks, Miranda.